Let's make a wavetable with faceplant. Okay, so to make this wavetable, I actually used a square wave inside of faceplant, and then I just added some effects. I used 2 filter snap-ins with a bandpass. I set the Q to 4. Or no, I'm sorry. I used a bandpass filter. Guess it'd be kind of helpful if I laid out some MIDI here. Then of course my favorite bass note, F0. Kind of create this kind of movement. Then I went ahead and used 2 peak filters, actually, I think. I turned up the Q a little bit, and then I turned the gain up all the way. I used 2 of those, so we can just go ahead and automate our bandpass with macro 1. Then we can automate our filter, or our second filter and our third filter. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the cutoff for these filters. And I'm actually going to turn the cutoff down all the way for our bandpass. And then the next thing that I did was added some distortion. Oh, and by the way, the gain staging is at -15. So I'm just going to grab a distortion, turn that up a little bit, and then turn the mix down to maybe like 20% or so. And then I'm also going to grab a dynamics. Bring the high threshold to around -25, set the ratio to 2, just to do a little bit of compression on the wavetable to make the volume a little bit more consistent. Actually, I'm going to set the mix to 50. Here we go. Yeah, that's the sound we're looking for, I think. Perfect, now we can just go ahead and record this little wavetable thing here, resampling, record. Whoa, that's not what we wanted. There we go, we gotta arm this. Okay, and then, yeah, okay, perfect, here we go. And that's not what we wanted either, actually. It looks like I forgot to automate what our wavetable. That's an important step. So I'm going to consolidate this little MIDI note thing here and drag this out for a little bit longer. Then I'm going to come over here, hit configure on our preset, and click on macro 1 since that's what we're automating, and that's automating the filters. And so we're just going to do this. Yep, that's our wavetable. Now we can hit arm on our recording and then hit record. Perfect. Just going to do a little bit of editing here for this wavetable, so something like that. Now I can consolidate it, come over here and turn the volume up. I'm going to turn the warp off. And that is our wavetable. Now I'm going to go ahead and export this, and then I went ahead and renamed F0 since we recorded it at F0, and I called it Square Wavetable for Faceplant 2 because I already made one earlier, so I'm just going to put a 2 after it. But yeah, I'm just going to export that. Now I'm going to import our wavetable, so I'm going to go ahead and find our sample, get rid of this analog generator, click on wavetable, import it, and hit done. And then now I'm just going to drag and drop our MIDI notes from our first wavetable. I'm going to turn off this gain staging. We got that yoy kind of sound, kind of like a formant filter or something. And then another thing that I like to do is select the whole wavetable, go to effects. I'm going to do a little bit of sine FM. I'm going to turn the amount to 2 just because it can get pretty up there, then set the frequency to 2 as well. See what that sounds like. Okay, maybe we can set the amount to like 8. That might be too much, but let's just try it out. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm just going to set it to 5. Let's try that. Nah, maybe 2. Back to 2. Hit done. I'm going to select the whole wavetable again and then do some distortion. And I also like how faceplant, you can see the wavetable as you're adding the effects here. So the drive, I'm definitely gonna bring that down a little bit more. Oh, that's perfect. All right, and I left the mix at 100%. I'm gonna hit done. And that is our wavetable. And of course, you can also go ahead and add other effects as well, or you can do normalize RMS or global peaks. I think I'm gonna do global peaks, just so the whole wavetable isn't at a constant volume. That is our wavetable, and that's how I created our sound from the intro. Also want to let you guys know that that sound that you heard from the intro is going to be available on the website, so if you want to go ahead and download that, that's going to be for Sound Squad subscribers. But yeah, this is just one of the many ways I like to create wavetables with Faceplant. And I really like how they give you all the options up here with the effects and whatnot. That's what makes it really fun to mess with. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.